Hey guys, and welcome to another World of Tanks Blitz video from me, which I haven't done one in a while. Obviously it is Ace, and I have 3 back-to-back Ace Tinker Mastery gameplay in the M48 Patton Tier 10 American Heavy. Wow. Medium. I can't talk this morning. My apologies. So we're going to start off with my best game in the Patton post update. These are all recent games. They all happened on the 31st, 1st, and 2nd, right after the update. So here we go on Rockfield, and I'm going to push up here. I don't like going straight into C. I like playing this right side down right about where I am now, or up here on the hill. This is my 2 spots I like to play. The bat check came up and spotted quickly and then started backing off, so that made me feel like I could poke here a little bit without him really having support probably. And once B goes off and the fact that the bat chat's running away, I'm 95% confident that I'm fine and I can poke out here and look for another shot in the bat chat before he gets away from me. Lucky for me, that is true. They are not over here, they are on the other side, so I am able to connect another one, and so is the 1-2-1 on my other side. Now I'm going to poke up here, and I'm going to look for a shot on the 54. He's behind a rock, I'm not going to get it, so I'm going to shoot at the Patton, the IS-8. I really can't speak this morning. And I'm going to track the IS-8. I'm going to go for another shot into the drive wheel, and I'm going to track him again without any damage. And at this point, I'm starting to get annoyed. I finally do damage to him through the drive wheel, but it doesn't actually track him this time. And there, on the 4th shot, I finally get a track with damage. Unfortunately for me, he repairs it, and he is off and behind a rock before I can put another shot out. So the biggest problem right now is that we do have a cap lead right now, but the biggest problem is we're about to lose that cap lead. We have a tank that is about to die, and that's going to cause us to have to actually start to do something here. Now I'm still trying to put out shots. I was out in the open there for a second, and I'm lucky that the bat shot only shot me once, not multiple times. I don't know if he only had a clip. There's the second shot coming in. He's going to look for another shot. I'm going to connect this one, though, on him, leaving him as a 1 shot. And right there, you see the IS-4 goes down to the IS-R, their IS-8, I believe, actually. And that is what's the first key to me that I'm going to have to start pushing forward and doing something here soon, because we lost the cap lead. Now I know where the heavies are. The IS-4 is there, the E100 is up top, and the E5 is further over to my left. There's one still missing. It should be the IS-8, which I feel like is down towards B area, so I feel like I'm safe. I'm going to start actually playing a little bit more aggressive, looking for shots on the 54 here, and you're going to see me go for the kill right now. I feel like if I can get the 54, even if there's a lot of tanks left, I could still back out at that point and still be successful, and we could possibly win. So I put one into the back of the 54 there. I'm going to go for another shot right there, and it goes up and barely over the back of his tank. Very bad for me. It's going to make me take an extra hit that I didn't need to take from the 54. Nonetheless, we're going to shut him down. And now there's a T-62 on low health. They come around the corner. I really want to go after him. The IS-8 escaped my mind at the time, and there he is right around the corner. So I'm going to back out of here. Hopefully he doesn't shoot me. I don't know if he was trying to shoot at me or if he was shooting behind me. I don't know. Regardless, his shot went really wide and nowhere close to me. So I'm going to poke forward. I get the cruise skill activated hit there for 400 plus alpha, and then I finish him off with one more shot. And right now, in my mind, unless my team rapidly starts deteriorating, and there's another kill, unless they rapidly start dying, at this point it's just damage farming mode if I want to get damage this game. I've already had the impact I needed to secure a win. I'm going to back up here, try to get the bat chat before the 1-2-1 can get him, and I do connect my shot. And I'm going to poke up forward now here, and I'm going to look for the E100 and IS-4. I don't know which one's healthier, and that's the one I'm going to go after. Kills don't matter at this point in the game, and so I just want to secure damage. I'm going to auto-aim one shot into the back of the E100, and there's the IS-4 on almost full HP, and that is going to be my primary target. Look for the back rear drive wheel track shot. I do connect, and that's what I'm going to keep focusing on, because the more assistance damage you can get, the more XP you can also get, and that's very important for going after your ace tankers and your tanks. And I'm going to keep going for that drive wheel tracking in the rear and connecting those shots and securing the damage. And there's another one, and I should be able to finish off the kill in any second, securing my 4th kill and the top gun for the match. All that's left is a one-shot E100 who just bounced the shot, and in my mind, I feel like I can get in there and possibly finish him off before any other tank connects a shot, and right before I shoot, the 1-2-1 secures a shot into the back of the turret, taking a kill, and unfortunately pulling a Radley Walters out from under me. We still did 5,608 damage with 4 kills, securing a game win in the Patton on Rockfield. As you can see, the E100 on our team was actually a very beneficial ally. I don't know if he was honestly gone, if it would have had a huge effect on the win or loss there, but he did do a very good job, put up 2.8k and secured 2 kills. So game 2 is on Vineyards. I am in a platoon this time with Sturm from Skill. And right now, basically you've been seeing actually pretty even matchmaker games. On the side of the last game, it was an even spread through, I believe, 4 heavies, 3 mediums, and 2 mediums and a light tank, which is fairly even. In this game, once again, 3 heavies, 2 mediums, and 2 tank destroyers. So right now, I'm really worried about A. I'm going to push all the way across here because I want to make sure we can try to get B before A. I don't know why nobody's getting into B yet. My other medium isn't really playing the map correctly. I'm going to secure a shot into the Leo's turret, and it's going to shut him down. And it looks like the medium actually poked up here with me now that I come back and look at the replay. So that is why we don't have B on time. Look for a shot, and I secure a hit on the 183. Unfortunately, the Leo is able to pull behind that building and still cap. So unless I fully committed, I couldn't reset him again. I'm going to poke for a shot on the K91. Lucky for us, we get a little bit of a fire that boosts our alpha damage there. But we do take a huge 183 hit into the back of our turret. And that is going to be what makes me play really passive this game. For the most part. I'm going to try to shut down these 183s. There's 2 on either side. It is honestly a very scary tank when it comes down to the dynamics of the match. Looking up here, this 183 is behind a building, the other 183 is behind a building. That actually tells me, hey, I'm free to poke out. There's a 120, my bad. Once again, I do apologize, guys. It's really early for me. I wanted to try to get this video out as soon as I possibly could, so I am a little tired. And I'm trying to watch this on a smaller screen, which is kind of hurting, and it's becoming difficult. Anyways, I'm going to farm almost the entirety of this 120 as he's trying to kill my platoon mate. And you're going to see he is very receptive of being killed in global chat. So we're going to come back around here. The 183 looks like he poked out again. It's going to allow us to put one more shot in. And if we can secure one more shot into him before he gets behind the rock. 1 second. And unfortunately for us, it hits the upper plate, not the lower plate. And he gets away with that. Now he gets shot in the back. Based on the alpha, I'm assuming it's probably a Leo with HE or something. And that's what's going to end up poking up over there in a minute. But I think it was more likely the Yag Tiger, because the Leo just now shows up at B. And before that happened, I assumed it was the Leo, so I wasn't as worried. I probably should have been more worried now that I come to think of it, because he had shots and that thing has a ridiculous rate of fire. I secure A, I look for the snapshot on the Leo, and B, I secure the kill and reset the B cap, so we still have control of it. My platoon partner shuts down the K91 in town, and that's going to lead me to try to finish up this Yag Tiger. I'm going to push up straight around this corner, go for the shot. I'm going to miss it, take a hit, almost kill me, leaves me on 52 HP. I don't want to get ran by a Yag Tiger. I get dropped to 19 HP, put a shot in, and lucky for me, our grill on our team, Doc McStuffins, who is a decent player, guys, and it was very lucky that he was on our team. So if he wasn't, I think the game could have went completely opposite direction. I'm going to poke up here, go hull down, look for try to feather a shot on the IS-7. I track him. Unfortunately for me, this game was on PC, so like the feathering's really weird behind bushes and stuff. But I'm going to connect another really lucky shot, honestly, right there into his upper angled pike nose, and it's going to secure the win with the grill following up with the kill. That is a 5,122 damage mastery, and as you can see there, the grill put up 3.4k. Very, very helpful considering the outcome of the match. We're going to jump into our third game here on Oasis Palms. This is by far probably the worst of the damage ace tankers. And even going back and looking at like where XP would have came from, I still feel like it didn't have really the even assistance damage to consider it an ace tanker. I'm not sure how it is an ace tanker, but nonetheless, I'm going to show it as the third game. I'm going to poke up here, look for spots on C. I assume if there's mediums over here, they're going to have been lit by now, especially with our bat chat pushing so aggressively over there. If there was mediums and TDs, that bat chat would have been dead. Unfortunately for the enemy team, they were not over there. I get spotted by the 54 that's running away, and of course there's a 183 camping in the corner despite his team being in the complete opposite side of the map. So I take another giant 183 hit into the side of my tank for the third game, I think, in a row. I'm not going to get a kill shot on the 183. Luckily, I was able to secure 2 kills before he went behind the rock. I picked up C, so we do have a cap lead over the enemy team with a kill and a cap early. Unfortunately for us, we cannot reset B at this time, so B is going to get capped. And I'm going to look for a shot here on the IS-7. I wait for him to poke out a little bit. I snapshot it in. And out of the graces of RNG, it goes straight into the lower plate with like a tiny little bit showing. 54 pokes, I'm going to secure another hit into him. But right now, watching cap points is a huge and very important thing at this stage in the game, because you can't let them get so high. We're still securing kills, so for us it's not a huge worry yet. But once you start losing that cap advantage with kills coming in and you're not actually securing the kills fast enough to negate the double cap, then you really have to start worrying about what am I going to do next in this match. And for me, I know I'm going to have to leave this side of the map and try to get onto one of the flanks. But currently, that's not a huge worry for us, because we're still able to sit here and whittle down these tanks sitting out in the open. And so, considering where they are and where they're playing, getting kills now isn't that hard. And it's not until the 5120 hides behind the building and then the 62A makes his next move that it actually constituted for me to need to move and do something different. Put another shot into the 62, and as you can see, our T62A, whatever the Russian medium tank is on our team, decides to YOLO and do an IS-7, IS-4, 5120, and a T62A. I don't know what was going through his mind, but once he did that, it actually basically almost threw the game. You can see the cap points. I was able to push up, secure a kill on the 5120, and now I'm going to go hull down behind this T54 hull, praying that this IS-4 doesn't connect a heat round on me before I cap. I put one shot in. I'm trying to cap. I don't want to take an HE. I'm trying to wiggle so they can't get a pen. I'm going to poke again on the IS-4. And right there's what I was worried about the first time. A heat round straight through the turret cheek. IS-4s make everything look like butter when they load gold. And that is very important to understand when you're fighting an IS-4. You can't risk taking the hits, because 90% of the time it's going to be a tank that's going to pen you. So right now, we have the cap advantage. They're not going to pick up kills. Well, there's a chance they could pick up kills if they have good focus fire. But right now, I'm in the game sense of finishing this round. I don't want to take any chances. I'm going to come around this corner, secure a kill on the 62A, and right there is a game-winning kill, bringing the cap points to 1,000 after a couple seconds. We put an extra shot into the IS-7, and for good measure, and that is the end of the match. And like I said, this is going to end up being the lowest damage game, 4,775 damage, 2 kills, and I got a patrol duty. And as you're going to see in a second, it was only for about 1,000 damage. I don't know how I got the ace tanker, but I did. 7 enemy spots. I hope you guys enjoyed the 3 games, and I will catch you guys next time.